Arkadelphia Area Chamber of Commerce. The year 2016 was marked by a major industrial announcement when in April, Governor Asa Hutchinson and the Economic Development Corporation of Clark County announced that Shandong Sung Paper will build a $1.2 billion pulp mill at Gum Springs. The unemployment rate in Clark County fell from a high of 5% in January to a low of 4% in December. On an annual basis, in the last 5 years, the unemployment rate has fallen from a high of 10.4% in 2011 to 4.4% in 2016. Sales tax revenue. Revenue from the Half-Cent County Sales Tax for Economic Development rose to a record $1.59 million in 2016 as the Clark County economy continues to grow. Revenue was $1.57 million in 2015 and $1.51 million in 2014. Sales tax revenue has risen for the past 6 years. Shandong Sung Paper. Governor Asa Hutchinson held a news conference in April at the state capitol to announce that Shandong Sung Paper of China would be building a $1.2 billion pulp mill in Gum Springs. Sung Paper hired Poiri, an international consulting and engineering company from Finland, to begin design and pre-engineering work on the mill. Sung Paper officials visited Arkansas and Arkadelphia in July. Earlier that month, Bill Wright, chairman of the Clark County Industrial Council, traveled to Brazil to view firsthand the technology to be used at the Gum Springs Mill. Stephen Bell and Shelley Lowe of the Arkadelphia Regional Economic Development Alliance traveled to China in August to meet with Shandong Sung Paper executives and begin planning for the construction and operation of the future mill. Sung Paper executives visited Arkansas and Arkadelphia in December and announced plans to hold most future meetings in Arkadelphia to be close to the mill site. Water permits have already been submitted and the air permit will be submitted later this month. Sung Paper plans to sell excess electricity generated by the mill to the power grid and is working on an application to MISO Energy. MISO manages the regional power grid. Plans are for a groundbreaking ceremony later this year, with construction expected to take 24 months. Georgia Pacific. The Georgia Pacific Lumber Mill at Girton completed a $40 million expansion in 2016. The company installed a new state-of-the-art planer, a new continuous dry kiln, and made other infrastructure improvements. The investment increased the capacity of the GP mill by 60%. The EDCCC provided $500,000 to renovate the sewer treatment plant at the city of Girton as part of the expansion. Work on the sewer treatment plant was completed in February 2016. Hillstern Farms. Clark County suffered job losses with the closing of Hillstern Farms. However, the EDCCC is working with the Arkansas Economic Development Commission to lease or sell the poultry plant to a new owner. 3 companies from Colorado, California, and Alabama have expressed interest in reopening the plant. 2 have already toured the plant, and the 3rd is expected to visit this weekend. The EDCCC invested $250,000 in equipment at the Hillstern plant, and the equipment is still at the facility. Labor Market Study. Boyette Strategic Advisors of Little Rock gave a presentation of the new labor market study the company completed for Clark County and the surrounding labor shed. The study was commissioned by the Arkadelphia Regional Economic Development Alliance and is available to the public. Kay Stebbins with Boyette Strategic Advisors gave a comprehensive workforce analysis with numbers updated since the last study in 2010. The study confirmed the labor shed identified in 2010 was correct, and the new study provides workforce snapshots that can be used for future marketing to industrial prospects. A more detailed version of the study was provided to the Alliance staff on a USB flash drive. C-Plast purchased by GAF. C-Plast was purchased by GAF in 2016. GAF is North America's largest roofing manufacturer. The company purchased a number of brands from C-Plast's former parent company, Icopal, but plans to continue to operate C-Plast as an independent premium roofing manufacturer. This means there should be no change to the C-Plast plants in Arkadelphia and Gum Springs, and the GAF purchase may result in more business and jobs for the plants. Hitco Carbon Composites. Hitco Carbon Composites, the local aerospace company, is planning an expansion that will include a capital investment of $1.75 million and the addition of 19 jobs over the next 5 years. Hitco still owes funds to the Arkansas Economic Development Commission for jobs it failed to create following the Great Recession. The new expansion will allow Hitco to complete its previous obligation to AEDC and make the company eligible for future incentives if Hitco continues to grow. Hitco recently acquired a large order from Delta Airlines. Minority Task Force. The Henderson State University Small Business and Technology Development Center recently partnered with the Arkadelphia Regional Economic Development Alliance to form a minority task force made up of individuals holding positions in the Clark County community who have contact with business owners and/or entrepreneurs. The task force will encourage minorities who want to start or expand a business. Minority task force members are Stephen Bell, Kyle Jones, Jeremy Hughes, Bill Wright, Jennifer Story, Anita Wiley, Leah Hazley, and Tiffany McNeil. Alliance Executive Vice President Shelley Lowe graduated from the U.S. Chamber of Commerce Institute for Organizational Management, the premier professional development program for Chamber of Commerce executives. The 4-year program includes week-long sessions taught by university professors, industry experts, and leading practitioners in the Chamber of Commerce industry. Chamber Institute is designed to enhance individual performance and elevate professional standards for those working in the profession. Economic Development Institute. Alliance President and CEO Stephen Bell graduated from the University of Oklahoma Economic Development Institute. OUEDI is the premier economic development program in the nation with more than 50 years of experience, providing professional economic developers with up-to-date knowledge and tools necessary to succeed in today's constantly changing environment. Henderson State University. Henderson State University opened the Ken Duke Golf Center. A 1992 graduate of Henderson State, Duke was a 4-time All-AIC champion and NAIA All-American before turning professional in 1994. A member of the Ready Hall of Honor and the Arkansas Sports Hall of Fame, Duke won his first PGA event by claiming the 2013 Travelers Championship. The facility includes coaches' offices, classrooms, 2 TrackMan golf simulators, Pro Putt Systems indoor putting green, and a lobby honoring the history of the Henderson State Golf Program and Ken Duke. Henderson State became a member of the newly created Southern Arkansas Regional Alliance in 2016. The Alliance is a partnership between Henderson State, National Park College at Hot Springs, and College of the Washitas at Malvern. The Southern Arkansas Regional Alliance will allow students to start their education at any of the schools and transfer those credit hours to either of the 2 institutions without a disruption in their education. Henderson State's nursing program was recognized by RegisteredNursing.org as the best in the state. RegisteredNursing.org is a highly respected group that analyzed the program's support of its students towards licensure and beyond. Researchers analyzed past and present NCLX-RN pass rates weighted by year. The Teachers College program at Henderson State received national recognition for its English education program and Masters of Science Education Educational Leadership program for principal licensure. Renovation of the former cafeteria building is near completion on the Henderson State campus in Arkadelphia. Washita Baptist University. Ushering in a new era of leadership at Washita Baptist University, trustees unanimously elected Dr. Ben Sells as Washita's 16th president during a special called meeting April 7th. The announcement followed an in-depth 9-month search process. President Sells' election marks the first time in more than 60 years that a newly elected Washita president has not had previous ties to Washita as an alumnus, staff member, or trustee. Honoring former Arkansas Senator Percy Malone for his contributions to the Washita Tigers football program, university officials unveiled signage for All Care Fieldhouse during a December 12th dedication service. Senator Malone, a longtime supporter of Washita Baptist University and Tiger Athletics, is an Arkadelphia pharmacist and businessman. He has served in both the Arkansas Senate and Arkansas House of Representatives. The Board of Trustees of Washita Baptist University approved a resolution authorizing university administrators to develop and offer a Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree, pending approval of the appropriate accrediting agencies. University officials will seek approval from the Arkansas State Board of Nursing and the Higher Learning Commission in preparation for finalizing the proposed degree. Washita Baptist University marked the 20th anniversary of Tiger Serve Day. Along with participating in service projects around the community, a primary goal for Tiger Serve Day is for students to build relationships with Arkadelphia residents. Washita River Bridge. Construction continues on the new bridge over the Washita River. Robertson Contractors of Poplar Bluff, Missouri is the contractor. The bridge will cost $14.9 million to construct. Work is to be completed by summer 2017. The Arkansas State Highway and Transportation Department is also replacing 4 bridges on U.S. Highway 67. The cost of the project will be $9.3 million. Work is to be completed by the spring of 2017. Arkadelphia Airport. The city of Arkadelphia hired Michelle Anthony as airport manager. The Arkadelphia Airport saw several infrastructure improvements during 2016. The loading pad used by agriculture pilots was moved and a new access road built. The airport purchased a new fuel farm and a new electrical vault. The airport has plans to build a new hangar in 2017. Legislative action. The Arkadelphia Regional Economic Development Alliance maintained good working relationships with state and local officials. The Arkadelphia Alliance hosted 3 separate visits to Arkadelphia by Congressman Bruce Westerman. The Arkadelphia Alliance hosted a visit by United States Senator Tom Cotton. The Arkadelphia Alliance hosted a visit by Highway Commissioner Robert Moore to discuss transportation needs in Clark County. Arkadelphia Area Chamber of Commerce. The Arkadelphia Area Chamber of Commerce held several ribbon-cutting ceremonies to welcome new businesses and celebrate expansions. Ribbon-cutting ceremonies and new businesses in 2016 included Shoe Sensation, Take a Load Off, The Nutrition Den, Bank of Delight at Gurdon, Edward Jones, David Sims, Grand Reopening Sheffield Music Co., White & Marks Attorneys at Law, Fit Care Nutrition, Legacy Termite and Pest Control, Family Dentistry, Arkansas Youth Sports Complex. Several special events were also held by the Arkadelphia Area Chamber of Commerce. An open house was held for Baptist Health Therapy Center to celebrate their new location at 312 Professional Park Drive. Baptist Health Medical Center held an event to celebrate 1,000 babies being delivered since its women's center was remodeled in 2013. A reception was held for longtime Arkadelphia City Manager Jimmy Bolt, who left the city to take a job in the private sector. A reception was held to welcome Dr. Ben Sells, the new president of Washita Baptist University. A reception was held to welcome Tony Hartage, the new administrator of Baptist Health Medical Center in Arkadelphia. A community reception was held to recognize the 2016 Teachers of the Year in the Arkadelphia Public School District. 3 business after-hours networking events were hosted by Henderson State University, Alliance Insurance Group, and Bank of the Ozarks. The Arkadelphia Area Chamber of Commerce promoted tourism by supporting 2 local festivals. The Downtown Crawfest was held in the spring, and Oktoberfest was held in the fall. A New Year's Eve event called Toast of the Town was held to mark the start of 2017. A holiday open house was held to mark the start of the Christmas shopping season. The New Market on Main opened in Gurdon. This past year was truly a milestone year for growth in Arkadelphia and Clark County. The Arkadelphia Regional Economic Development Alliance and Area Chamber of Commerce expects 2017 to be another year of growth and expansion. Be sure to follow us on social media on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Snapchat, and Pinterest.